Welcome to Celeb Gossip, your juicy entertainer. Please subscribe and click the bell button for more updates if you are new to my channel. In a stunning and unexpected turn of events, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, the multi-platinum selling rapper, entrepreneur, and television producer, has been arrested and sentenced following a dramatic federal raid on his Connecticut mansion. This development has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond, with many grappling to understand how one of hip-hop's most successful figures could find himself in such dire legal straits. On a seemingly ordinary Monday morning, the quiet town of Farmington, Connecticut, was jolted awake by an unusual sight. A convoy of black SUVs and police vehicles made their way through the winding roads, heading towards one of the town's most notorious landmarks: the sprawling estate of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The mansion, known for its opulence and grandeur, became the epicenter of a high-stakes federal operation that unfolded with military precision. Federal agents from the FBI and D, clad in tactical gear, swarmed the property, executing a meticulously planned search warrant. Neighbors watched in disbelief as the agents breached the gates and methodically combed through the mansion's numerous rooms, offices, and outbuildings. Helicopters circled overhead, capturing aerial footage of the raid, which would soon become the top story on every major news outlet. The operation lasted several hours, during which agents seized a plethora of items, including computers, documents, luxury vehicles, and large sums of cash. The sheer scale of the raid hinted at the gravity of the investigation, though specifics remained tightly guarded by law enforcement officials. The following day, the details of the indictment were unsealed in federal court, revealing a complex web of alleged criminal activities. 50 Cent was charged with multiple felonies, including money laundering. Prosecutors allege that Jackson was involved in a sophisticated scheme to launder millions of dollars through various businesses and investments. Conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. The indictment claims that Jackson conspired with others to distribute significant quantities of narcotics, including cocaine and heroin. Illegal possession of firearms. Amidst the raid, agents discovered an arsenal of unregistered firearms, leading to additional charges. According to the prosecution, 50 Cent's mansion was not just a luxurious residence, but also the nerve center of an elaborate criminal enterprise. The indictment alleges that Jackson used his legitimate business ventures as fronts to mask illegal activities. Financial records, intercepted communications, and testimony from confidential informants form the backbone of the case against him. Prosecutors painted a picture of a man leading a double life. A public figure celebrated for his entrepreneurial acumen and a shadowy figure orchestrating illegal operations behind the scenes. These revelations have cast a dark cloud over Jackson's previously sterling reputation. Following the raid, 50 Cent was taken into custody without incident. The image of Jackson, handcuffed and flanked by federal agents, quickly became an indelible symbol of his dramatic fall from grace. The rapper, known for his confident swagger, appeared visibly shaken as he was escorted into a waiting vehicle. Jackson's arraignment was held in a federal courtroom packed with media, fans, and curious onlookers. The proceedings were tense, with the judge denying bail due to the seriousness of the charges and the perceived flight risk. Given Jackson's substantial financial resources and international connections, the court deemed it necessary to keep him in custody pending trial. In a brief but defiant statement through his attorney, 50 Cent proclaimed his innocence. Mr. Jackson is a respected figure in the entertainment industry and a philanthropist. He vehemently denies these charges and looks forward to clearing his name, the attorney stated. Despite this assertion, the reality of Jackson's situation was becoming increasingly dire. The trial that followed was one of the most high-profile legal battles in recent memory. Over several weeks, the prosecution presented a mountain of evidence, including financial records, wiretapped conversations, and testimonies from former associates who had turned state's witnesses. The defense, meanwhile, sought to discredit the prosecution's case, arguing that the evidence was circumstantial and the result of overzealous law enforcement. The jury's deliberation was brief, and the verdict was damning. 50 Cent was found guilty on all counts. The judge, citing the need to send a strong message about the consequences of such crimes, handed down a sentence of 15 years in federal prison. The courtroom erupted in gasps and murmurs as the sentence was read, with Jackson himself appearing stunned by the severity of the punishment. The news of 50 Cent's arrest and sentencing reverberated through the entertainment industry. Fellow artists, producers, and industry executives expressed a mixture of shock, disbelief, and sorrow. Eminem, a longtime friend and collaborator, released a heartfelt statement. "Curtis is like a brother to me. "I believe in his innocence and stand by him during this difficult time." Similar sentiments were echoed by other celebrities, highlighting the deep personal and professional relationships Jackson had cultivated over the years. The public response was equally divided. Fans took to social media to express their support, disbelief, and heartbreak. Hashtags like #FRE50Cent and #JUSTICEFOR50 trended on Twitter, with many rallying behind the rapper and questioning the fairness of the legal process. Conversely, some critics argued that the case highlighted the darker side of the music industry, where fame and fortune often mask illicit activities. Media outlets provided extensive coverage of the case, with pundits and analysts dissecting every aspect of the trial and its implications. The debate over Jackson's guilt or innocence became a dominant topic on news programs and talk shows, fueling public interest and speculation. 50 Cent's arrest and sentencing have reignited the conversation about the intersection of criminal justice and celebrity. The case raises important questions about whether wealth and influence can insulate individuals from the law and whether the justice system can remain impartial in the face of high-profile defendants. The swift and severe nature of Jackson's sentencing suggests a strong stance by the judiciary against perceived abuses of power and privilege. Within the music industry, the case has prompted introspection and calls for greater transparency and accountability. Industry leaders are advocating for more stringent measures to prevent illegal activities and ensure that artists and executives adhere to ethical standards. The fallout from Jackson's case may lead to increased scrutiny of financial and business practices within the industry, as well as heightened efforts to support at-risk artists. On a broader cultural level, 50 Cent's downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of fame and the importance of integrity. The case has sparked discussions about the pressures and temptations faced by public figures and the need for robust support systems to help them navigate the complexities of their careers and personal lives. As 50 Cent begins his prison term, his legal team is expected to pursue appeals and other avenues to challenge the conviction. The appeals process could take years, and the outcome remains uncertain. Jackson's defense team will likely argue that procedural errors and prosecutorial overreach contributed to the guilty verdict, seeking to overturn or reduce the sentence. The immediate impact on 50 Cent's career and legacy is profound. His business ventures, including G-Unit Records, SMS Audio, and his various investments, will face significant challenges in his absence. The future of his television projects, including the popular series Power, also hangs in the balance. Despite the legal and professional setbacks, Jackson's influence on the music industry and popular culture is undeniable. Whether he can rehabilitate his image and return to prominence remains to be seen, but his story will undoubtedly serve as a powerful narrative of rise, fall, and potential redemption. On a personal level, the sentencing marks a dramatic shift in Jackson's life. His family, including his children, will have to navigate the emotional and practical challenges of his incarceration. The support of friends, fans, and colleagues will be crucial as he faces this new reality. The saga of 50 Cent's arrest and sentencing is a stark reminder of the complexities and pitfalls of fame. As the legal proceedings continue to unfold, the world watches closely, reminded that even the most seemingly untouchable figures can fall from grace. In the end, the story of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is a potent reminder of the importance of integrity and the ever-watchful eye of justice. Whether this chapter in his life will end in redemption or ruin remains to be seen, but its impact on the entertainment industry and public consciousness is already profound. This case serves as a cautionary tale for all, emphasizing that no amount of wealth or fame can place one above the law. It underscores the need for continued vigilance, accountability, and ethical behavior in all spheres of life. As we reflect on the rise and fall of 50 Cent, we are reminded that true success is measured not just by wealth and fame, but by character and integrity. Curtis Jackson's journey from the gritty streets of South Jamaica, Queens, to the pinnacle of the entertainment world is nothing short of remarkable.